Hey, how's it going? I'm back. It's been a while. I know it's been a while. I'm posting daily readings, right? But it's been a while since I've done like a real long reading. So we're gonna jump right in. If you want to know, or if you wonder if I'm doing private readings, I do. You have the link in the description box below for private readings. So go check it out. All right. Let's see what we have for you guys. There's no specific subject to this reading. It's going to be a general guidance. And we have the Tower. Unexpected changes. I feel that for some of you, it could be a shocking news. This is what I'm hearing about a man, possibly an emperor. Okay, why is it so shocking? Let's see. What is this Tower about? Okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles. And we have the Five of Pentacles. This is interesting. I have the impression that someone has money issues. Someone has money issues. Could be an air sign. We have a Queen of Swords here with the Justice. So you could have legal issues right now, and it's setting your finances into deep trouble. And I don't think that anybody expected that but you. I think that you were warned about this. You were warned about this, but you still continued to go your own way, and to continue into this. I don't know what this is about. Like, it's either you continue despite you knew the consequences of your actions, and that there could be a financial loss. We have the Two of Wands. It's interesting. I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling exactly. I think that for some of you, I just heard you're a con. So for some of you, you've been through legal matters related to money. You thought you would never get caught, but you did. For some of you, you tried to leave. So you tried to leave the country. You tried to drive to another state to avoid this. I'm seeing more like you've tried to leave. But for some of you, there's so much guilt. And there's so much pain. And now you are realizing about what you did. Right. And if this is something that didn't happen yet, this is a warning. This is a warning for you, that if you're trying to leave, if you're trying to exit this won't work. And I feel that we have the Death card. I think that by leaving, you thought you could transform this whole situation. I just heard this is your nemesis. So if you're trying to leave, you're going to be even more into trouble. And we have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So you will make things worse. You will make things worse. I have the impression that for some of you, you need to give the money. Give the money back if the money that you took from others is not yours. This is a very dark, very dark energy. Just like I'm like dipping my toes into an energy of someone who is not the greatest person. We have the Three of Swords in the reversed. You're realizing what you've done. And for some of you, like now it's like, the first step is into transformation is just to realize this. Thank you. We have the 10 of Wands in the reversed. So for some of you, you're hurt by this whole situation, but you're still not willing to pay attention to the burden. For some of you, it's like, I'm going to continue. I'm going to continue because I think that everything could go into my favor with the Sun card. Not so sure, my boo. We have the Two of Cups for some of you in the reverse. For some of you, like, if you're continuing through that path, you will lose your relationship. We have again the Knight of Swords in the, at the bottom of the deck. So this will lead to even more pain. And you will lose this person. Give me one more. Oh, well, ask for one, got two. We have the Knight of Cups and the 10 of Cups. So you are trying to embrace the emotions that you are feeling. You want this happiness, this happy, successful family. But from what I'm seeing, I don't think that this can happen. We're going to clarify with the Poesis, and then I'll pull one animal spirit for you guys. But from what I'm seeing, it's like the financial issues is putting a shadow on all the rest. For some of you, if you're capable to leave, then yes, you will transform something. But I feel that there's no alchemizing of what you've done because it's too much in the 3D. So if we're talking about money, especially when you're seeing this, right? Like if we're talking about an upheaval regarding your finances, leaving will not necessarily lead to success. It might lead to hurting even more. So let's see what Poesis has to say about this. All right, tell me more about the Tower, the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Oh boy. Okay, for some of you, we have play and wisdom. For some of you, it started as playing, and this whole situation is bringing a lot of wisdom. For some of you, you didn't respect your boundaries into this relationship in terms of your finances. So I have the impression that you had a very, very light energy on even possibly giving away your money. And you thought it was a wise decision to do so. But I feel that you didn't respect your boundaries, and now you're kind of like stuck in a position where it's extremely difficult to navigate, where you don't see how you can have more resources, have more finances, have more money. For you, it was like, oh, money is nothing. Like I can get money all I want because I have a stable job, and I know that some way, somehow, if I give, it will be returned. But I have the impression that you were surprised by, no, it will not return. Okay, tell me more about the Two of Wands, the Death, and the Three of Swords in the reversed. I'm seeing for some of you that you're just going to the bank to declare, like you're taking step officially to try to leave with just your clothes on your back, to foresee this new beginning or this transformation. But I'm just wondering if you realize how much you are. I just heard like, how much are you bleeding? We have humility. I think that for some of you, you've been humbled by the universe. Tell me more. You've been humbled by the universe. Especially if you are a con, or you were a con, you're being humbled. Tell me more about, I just want to go see with the Three of Swords in the reverse. Tell me more. Woo! Is it in or out? Yeah, we have the card escape, right? So for some of you, you've been trying to escape. You also have been trying to escape your feelings about the situation. And it might catch on you. I feel that for some of you, there's a need to express an apology. Tell me more about the Ten of Wands, the Two of Cups in the reverse, the Knight of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. Oh, you've decided to leave alone. And this is why this person is saying goodbye. You left alone. You've kind of like left the burden on this person here. And this person only wanted love and happiness. Of freedom. So I have the impression that you've left them, and then they had to deal with the aftermath of your situation. And I think that for some of you, you left because it was too painful. So like the wound caused by this whole situation, you were ashamed. With the humility, I think that you've got humbled by the universe, but you were ashamed of yourself. And I have the impression that for you, it was only the only thing that you were able to see is to leave. Woo, okay. Yeah, it made a lot of noise. Your departure made a lot of noise. We have trigger, surrender, and patience. For this person, it's been difficult. And they are into this position right now of just being constantly triggered by the noise, by people talking behind their back. And the only thing that is left of them to do is basically to surrender and be patient and knowing that this shall pass. I think that this person is going back within with the Body card. They're trying to go back within, but there is a lot of rage coming out towards you. And they're being guided to hit the road. If you think that this person would get you back after all this, the answer is, I'm not sure. Whatever you did to this person, I just heard it's unforgivable. It's like you've left them behind dealing with all this. Oh, okay. Let's see. I just want to pull a card of animal spirits. Let's see. That's too much, guys. It's like 5. Just one. Just one, please. Okay, well, you know what? Clearly, there's a lot that needs to be said. We have the butterfly and the starfish. This is a transformative period for you guys. We have the spider, bear, moth, and mouse. Interesting. I'm not going to read all the animal spirits, but there is a transformative energy with the butterfly. And I feel that for some of you, you need to wish upon a star with the starfish. You need to wish upon a star because you're going to need more than a wish to come back from this. It's a very, very heavy energy. For some of you, you're going to have to make yourself small, literally, to not make wave, to go by night. This is what I'm hearing, go by night. We have the moth, go by night even more. The moth is usually more. It's funny because it makes me think when I was a child and we would go to the chalet. We had these butterflies and they were night butterflies. So I guess they were moth and they were moon moth. And it's so beautiful. It's this light green card. So I have the impression that you need to make yourself small, unperceivable, and to move more at night. It's funny because I also have the impression that you need to focus on your smell sense. So you'll smell when the time is right. For some of you, you are also being asked of being ingenuous. And be careful of the vultures that are just waiting for you to come out. I would even say that maybe for some of you it's time to hibernate, right? It's time to put your web out and to hibernate. And you'll sense when it's time. You'll sense when it's time to move. And I have the impression that this is whether you are the person that did that to the other person, or if you are this person who's on the receiving end of the story. I have the impression that you'll gain more about the situation than you think. I think that you're being asked also to call on the universe for help. But in the meantime, if it's better for you to make yourself small and to move at night, then I would do so. Or to even stay home with the bear and just hibernate for a little while. And only coming out to eat. I know it's a very, very special energy. I don't know where this is coming from. And it's going to be probably for one person in the collective, right? So take what resonates, leave the rest. And I'll be back soon.